Peace, family. This is Coach Chris, your intuitive holistic coach, coming to you guys with another reading. I hope all is well. I hope that you are loving on yourself, protecting yourself, and respecting yourself along your journey. Welcome to Nature's Nectar 369. I'm going to clear the energy with the singing bowl, and we will see what's going on with you guys. Ashe. How y'all doing? I hope all is well. Alright, we're gonna start with the Kipper deck. We're gonna see what's in you guys' energy. See what messages source the divine has for you. So spirit guides, divine ancestors, we ask for messages from you and only you. We ask for your protection during this reading. We want to thank you for everything you've done, you're doing, and you will do in the future. And we ask for guidance and clarity along our journey. I share some of to be so well. Source, spirit guides, ancestors, divine, what messages do you have for the collective? There's 111 on the clock, family. Source, spirit guides, divine, ancestors, what messages do you have for the collective from the Kipper Day? Source, spirit guides, divine, ancestors, what messages do you have for the collective from the Kipper Day? Okay. We have the Lovers, occupation, privileged lady, expectation. Okay. Alrighty then. Source spirit. Okay. Imprisonment. Source spirit, guys. Divine ancestors. What messages do we have for the collective from the Kipper deck? Source spirit, guys. Okay, we have sudden wealth. We have false person. Source spirit, guys, divine ancestors. What other messages do we have for the collective from the Kipper deck? Oops. Community. Okay. 4 more cards for the collective from the Kipper deck. Source spirit, guys, divine ancestors. Okay, the next that card was concern. 4 more cards for the collective. Okay, that's 2. Great fortune. Child. Source spirit, guys, divine ancestors. 1 more message for the collective to clarify this message. Top it all off. Gift. All right, family. Ashe. Here we have thoughts in family room at the bottom and the top of the deck. Okay, Source spirit, guys, divine. What we got here? What Kipper? What's going on? What is going on with you, Kipper? All right, family. So we have the Lovers. We have occupation, expectation, privileged lady, imprisonment, sudden wealth, false person, community, concern, great fortune, child, and gift. Okay, so family, you got a lot going on here, but I'm loving this second row right here that starts with occupation, sudden wealth, and fortune, of course. Okay, so there is, okay, this message is a message of concern. This is to Source is saying some of you are concerned about your finances. Some of you are concerned about work. You may not have a job. You may be looking for work, or you may be expecting. Source says you need to be expecting some funds to come in. Source says you have choices coming into you. You have some things, you have some opportunities that are coming in your way that you need to look at closely. So right now is not the time to be, not the time for desperation. Source said you may be struggling right now. You may not have everything that you want. You may be waiting to hear back from jobs or waiting to hear back about some loans or whatever it is that you're waiting for. But Source says right now is not the time to be impulsive, because just the way that I'm telling you, I feel your energy, and I can feel that something, that sudden wealth and great fortune, that good things are coming in for you. Some community is coming in for you. Some real deal support is coming in for you. Um, for the lack of a better word, the enemy as well are energies that have been trying to block you your entire life, can sense this as well. That's what the false person card is. So it may be some people around you, or maybe somebody that you're dating, or if you aren't dating, somebody that you may come in contact with that, um, so it says if you are getting to know new people, um, get to know them. Don't rush into anything, right? Again, source is saying don't be impulsive at this time. You may be lonely because you may have been in a time of isolation. Source says you may have been feeling imprisoned because source had you in a time of separation. You may feel like you don't have anybody because you had to release a lot of people because they could not come with you where you're going. Like you said, source had me to, when I came to my table, the goddess oracle deck was on the table, and this card was on the floor. So I don't know if when I was shuffling earlier it just popped out, but source told me don't put it back in, leave it out, because a radical rebirth is happening for you. And I'm gonna read this card probably at the end, but a radical rebirth is obviously happening. A change is happening for you, and the people around you can sense it, and the energy that has been trying to stop you and block you all your life knows it as well. And they're expecting you to fall into your old cycles. So your old cycles, when you would feel lonely, or when you would feel bored or stir crazy, or like if you're in that Four Cups energy, you would probably jump into a relationship, or you would probably go out and just party and just be reckless and impulsive, or like get stuck in, get tunnel vision in something that has nothing to do with your current course, your current path that you're on. And they are going to try to place things set traps and stuff for you to revert back to old cycles. That energy, and energy can never be created or destroyed. It just goes from one place to the other. So that's what the false person is. The false person and the community next to each other is some people that you know that you released. They will probably come back around because Pluto is still in retrograde. The Pluto is in retrograde right now. Mercury retrograde shadow period just ended. So that's wrapped up, that shadow period. But Pluto is in retrograde, and that is about change, transformation. Number 5 is Scorpio's ruling planet. So those things, that's happening for you. And a lot of time when change happens, a transformation happens, metamorphosis, whatever you want to call it, a lot of old things resurface to see if you are actually done with that cycle, if you are going to repeat that cycle, if you know, just for you to review things before you move on to the next stage in your life. And source is saying be, and then I say 111 on the clock, y'all. The sudden wealth card is number 11. It's a master number, and that's new beginnings too. Source say you have sudden wealth, great fortune, and privileged lady. You have a lot of blessings coming into you for your work. So whatever you're working on, stick with it. Don't get distracted. You might feel lonely. You release a lot of people, and I know that you want that support. You want that community. You want that love. You want people, like when you accomplish things with your occupation, your career, your business, whatever it is. You want to be able to call somebody up and be like, you want somebody to celebrate with. And Source says you will get that with the Lover's card. Love is coming into you. Support, community is coming into you. But you need to, Source is saying you need to flow. You need to flow. I just heard Tony Braxton, let it flow. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Wait, is that Tony Braxton or is that is Tony Braxton? Everything's gonna work out right, you know. Let it flow. Is that Tony Braxton? I think it's Tony Braxton, y'all. I don't know. But Source said let it flow. Everything's gonna work out right. Everything's gonna work out for you. You have to, when these emotions come up, when you feel lonely, when you feel like so saying some of you haven't had, you like, look at this Lover's card. Y'all see them, they lovers. They are magnetized to each other. They can't resist each other. That's coming in for you, and you feel it in your energy. That's why you're feeling like this desperation, and you're feeling like this yearning, and you're feeling like you want and need you it's like so it's saying you can feel an embrace, or you can feel a kiss like on your neck, or you can feel the intimacy that's in your energy that's coming towards you, and you want it. You're like, it's mine and I want it now. So it said that's, you feel like it's my love and I want it now. Like, but Source is saying when you're in that energy, your light, your shine, like you see when people are pregnant, they say you're glowing. Your light is shining and glowing, and false people can see that and they want it because they know about a transfer of energy. They know that they can catch you when you're in this energy, when you're glowing, when you're vibrating, when you're having this radical rebirth, you're fresh and you're new, and they want that. They don't want to do the actual work that it takes that you did. They want to steal it from you and then make you go back and work to get it back. You don't want to have to repeat that cycle again, so you want to, Source is saying, don't be impulsive. Don't be desperate at this time. And it's easier said than done. Source says, Source says this a lot. Pour the love into yourself, and that's easier said than done. Like, I understand, family. I understand. That can get old. Like, that can be. I can hear y'all. I can feel your energy. Like, man, look, I'm tired of all that. I want to feel somebody in the 3D. I want the physical embrace. And I get that, family. And you will get it. It is coming to you. But you have to make sure that you stay alert and your discernment is on point. Because like I said, you're shining bright like a diamond. Like, shine bright like a diamond. You are shining bright. You see this great fortune card? You see that? Do you see the sudden wealth card? Even the concern card has light shining in. You see the occupation card? It got a light back there. Just about every card on this table has light except the imprisonment card. But your light is shining bright, family. You're about to live a privileged life. You're about to reap your harvest. It's coming in. The harvest season is on the way. Okay, you hear me? You just have to be mindful, and you have to be authentic. Because if you're not being your true self, if you're trying to live up to other people's expectations, if you're trying to do things the way you think it's supposed to be done, and that's not what you truly want, then you're going to be a prisoner to those things. And you won't be on the frequency to receive what's actually yours. So source is saying you got to be patient, and you got to know with every ounce of your being that these things are coming to you, because you see the gift card. You are going to be gifted with everything that you want. You hear me? You're going to be gifted with love. You're going to be gifted with your dream career, your dream business. You're going to be gifted with privilege. You may have with the child card, it's either you honoring your inner child, you healing your inner child and honoring your inner child, and that's what's going to get you to this sudden wealth and this great fortune. The gift is coming and the wealth is coming after you honor your inner child. Or you could be having a child and your child is going to live a privileged life. Because you see, this little girl, your child is going to live a privileged life. If you had a hard life, your child is not going to live that. Your child is going to live a privileged life. And, oh, I put him in the wrong space. Your child is going to live a privileged life. Your child, your children, whatever, are going to live a privileged life. You have to be authentic to yourself. You have to walk in your truth. You have to speak your truth. And you have to be, when you meet this lover that's coming into your life, you have to be yourself. That's how you're going to magnetize the correct lover to you. And by you being your true authentic self, you will magnetize, you're going to magnetize all kind of energies, but you'll be better at discerning if someone else is being their authentic self. That's why Source is saying take your time. Don't be impulsive. Don't act out of desperation. Because another thing, if you are with your occupation or your work and the things that you're doing with the career or business, if you're being rash and you're being impulsive, you can make certain steps that can end you in prison. So don't move impulsively or rash when it comes to your business and your finances. Cross your T's and dot your I's. Do your research. Somebody come to you with something that sounds too good to be true, it might be. Do your research. Take your time. If they're rushing you talking about, you got to sign your contract. I'm going to tell you. Oh, so I had an email the other day. Somebody emailed me saying that my student loans could be, I was eligible to have my student loans forgiven, and but they're only gonna leave it on their desk for one more day, so I need to contact. And I said, now this is a lie, because but if I was desperate, like, oh my God, they're gonna forgive I would have given these people information for them to rob me blind, or to like just mess up my credit, steal my identity, whatever. So things like that, you may get something like that, an email or something in the mail saying things like that. You need to contact the original creditor or whoever and work directly with them. You don't work with these other third party people, because you don't know if they are real. That's false. That's what Source is saying. Make sure that you go to the source whenever you're doing your business. Go to the source. You want an EIN number? It is free. A lot of people are selling EIN numbers. It's irs.gov. You get a free EIN number. You're trying to start a business. Google stuff, family. Because a lot of people are getting got, and money is funny right now. Like everything, the economy, the whole country, the whole world, not just our country, the whole world is money is changing. The dollar is not about to, that's going out, y'all. Digital currency is coming in, and a lot of countries are going back to backing their currency with gold. So, and look at these gold. Look at this gold on this sudden wealth card. You got some gold and some wealth coming into you, family. So something is happening in your finances. You got some gold and some wealth and some love, and it might be a partnership. The partnership that you get into may help to lead you to your wealth. The community You may have some collaborations that you come in with certain people that assist you with your wealth, and source is saying that is coming because you are becoming a new being, so you're attracting your soul tribe. But you need to make sure that you are doing your due diligence and being discerning and taking your time with these relationships, because they take time. Yes, you've been lonely. Yes, it has been a long time. You may have been celibate. You may have, been in isolation for years. Some people be in isolation for years. And source is saying, but when these new relationships come in, these new connections come into you, take your time getting to know people, because you're still growing and you're still evolving, and you don't want to rush. And like, some people get married in a month or a year or 6 months or whatever, and then things change, and then now you got to get a divorce or whatever, those things, whatever. Just take your time, family. You have time. There's no rush for anything. I was just watching Father of the Bride 2. Y'all, that movie is so funny. It's good. I loved it. It was so wholesome, and just, it was, I loved it. But Father of the Bride 2, and the daughter got pregnant, and then the mama ended up being pregnant too. If you wanted to watch it and you didn't know, my bad. But but the mama ended up getting pregnant too. And it's just like, everything happens in divine timing. I don't know if they never said what their age was, but the daddy had white, but that's Steve Martin. He always had white hair. But but their daughter was having her first child, and they were having their third child, and they had a 12-year-old and an adult daughter that was having a daughter. So it's just like, there's no need for you to rush into anything. If you feel like you want to have a child, you want to start a family or whatever, source that there's no need to rush. It will happen in divine. Y'all see Janet Jackson had a child when she was in her 40s, and a whole bunch of other stars have had children in their 40s and 50s. People in other countries, 60, like, it's possible, family. So don't rush into it, because you don't want to end up stuck and locked and imprisoned in a loveless relationship, or, in a false marriage, a false relationship, false connections. You don't want to do that. So source is letting you, sending this message of concern to let you guys know to take your time. Cross your T's, dot your I's, get to know people, get to know your business partners before you sign those contracts and those deals. Get to know yourself and be your full self and love on your full self before you bring a life into this world. Because it is a gift, and you don't want to fumble that bag. Now granted, nobody is perfect. You're going to get some stuff wrong. It's inevitable. You're in this human avatar. You're in this body. You are gonna make mistakes, but your willingness to learn and to grow and to be conscious and what's it called? To be, why is the word? Whatever, but to be conscious, to do things intentional, to be intentional with the way that you parent, or with the way that you take care of yourself or your loved ones, to be your authentic self. That is going to take you a long way. We are in the age of Aquarius. You have to be authentic. Saturn is running the show. You got to be authentic, family. You have to be authentic. You can't be false at this time. And everything and everybody that is false is being revealed, and you see a lot of people in the public eye that are being imprisoned, that's gone to jail, that's getting, reaping their karma. This is the year of 8, the year of karma. All false people are getting their karma right now. So you want to make sure that you are being authentic and you're moving in love. You hear me? Because love is definitely in your energy. Definitely in your energy. Okay, so we are going to see about that love. Source, spirit guides, divine ancestors, give us some clarity on this lovers card right here that we have. us some clarity and confirmation on this reading. Source, spirit, guides, ancestors, divine, what is the message from you and only you and your protection during this reading? Thank you. So much to be and so it is. Source, spirit, guides, divine, ancestors, give us some clarity. Okay, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this is a new radical rebirth. This is a new thing. This is a new thing for you, family. On to bigger and better things. Oops. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Trust. Trust this situation is calling for you to have faith. So trust, and it's right next to the concern card, y'all. So source said, don't worry about your finances. Don't worry about your love. Don't worry about your support. It is coming into you. Trust that this situation is calling for you to have faith. Source said, hold on. Help is on the way. Help is on the way, family. And it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Did I say? I didn't say multiple times. Everything in divine timing. That's confirmation, family. That is confirmation. Okay, 2 more cards for the collective to confirm the lover's card for this love reading. Flores. 2 more cards for the collective. Source, spirit, guides, divine, ancestors. 1 more card for the collective from the romance oracle. Ashe. Okay. Oops. Okay, so it says religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. So source is saying with that one, source is saying that you and your partner, or maybe your partner, they could be religious or spiritual, or your expectations may be influenced or may stem from your religious beliefs or your spiritual path, what you want and what you need. And that's good to have a foundation, because you don't want to be unequally yoked. You don't want to be with a false person. And source is saying that your person will possibly be in alignment with that, with you. If you're religious, your person may be religious, or if you're spiritual, or y'all may be a couple, source saying you may just like explore certain things together, because it's right next to the community card. So either you're a part of a big religious community, or they are, and source is saying that will probably work out for y'all. Y'all just have to communicate and be on one accord. But your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it means that may not be a compromise for you, possibly. And that's okay. You got to have your boundaries and your limits, family. And the last card is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Ashe. So stay confirming. Be present. Don't move impulsively. Don't rush into anything. Enjoy the moment right now, because everything that you are manifesting, everything that you want, your sudden wealth, your great fortune, your privilege, your community, you're being gifted all those things. Your love, your career, your occupation, you are being gifted all those things, family. So don't put yourself in a mental prison of worry and stress and anxiety with the concern card. And don't imprison yourself with false people either. Don't tie yourself to people that don't align with you and where you want to be and what you want to do, how you want to live. Just because it's expected of you to stay connected to certain people, or it's expected of you to be a certain way. Be the way that you want to be. You have to live your life for you, and you have to be authentic in this age, family. Religion is not running the show anymore. So that may be why that religious factor card came out too, because in the age of Pisces, that's how they controlled the masses with religion. That's how they conquered a lot of land, and massacred a lot of. I'm not getting into that, but that's how religion was spread. Y'all, if you don't know, you need to do some research, family. But source is saying you don't have to live the way that others are expecting you to live, or the way that you think you're supposed to live. You need to live authentically, and once you live authentically, once you have faith and you're optimistic about your love life, you think positively, and that will bring romance into your life. You have an open mind. You're not restricted, or you're not saying it has to be this way or that way. Have an open mind, have boundaries, have morals, have standards, but also don't be too too restricted. Trust that your creator and the divine have your back, and that they're supporting you, and that they are going to send you the right people, the right support system, the right love, the right community to assist you. You're being gifted with these things, and you are also attracting these things. That's why source is saying stay optimistic about your love life. Keep an open mind, because it is worth waiting for, a family. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It is worth waiting for. You hear me? So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time worrying and stressing. Everything is coming in for you. The 8/8 portal opened up until August. Is going to be open up until then, family. What is this, May 13th? Uranus is conjunct with is it Jupiter or something like that? I can't remember. But abundance is coming in. Manifestations are coming in. Keep yourself in a positive, optimistic state of mind. Okay, family, so I almost forgot the Radical Rebirth card. So we're going to read the Oracle Radical Rebirth card. Alright, so it's Goddess Mabuya Nahanda's guidance. Yes, you can. Stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up if things aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. Goddess declaration, still I rise, still I rise, still I rise. Ashe. So family, keep going. You're being reborn, you're being renewed. And that's going to always happen, because you're always growing and you're always evolving. So you will never always be the same. So that's why you need to take your time with these connections that you make, because you want to connect with people that are trying to do the same thing, that knows that they're gonna always be growing and changing, and that are willing to grow with you. Especially if this is a lover, like a lifetime commitment of a relationship, and you want to have children with this person. You want to make sure that y'all are on the same page going into this, that y'all know that y'all will be growing and evolving together, and y'all are going to do y'all best to stick together and grow and evolve together, and at least be, that support system for each other along this journey, because this life journey is not easy, especially alone. So, family, that is it. You're going through a rebirth, a transition, and you're going to be gifted with some community and some love and support to assist you in some wealth as well. Your finances, the doors being unlocked, all those blockages that you had they're no longer there. They're being removed for you. So get ready to get those calls for those jobs. Get ready to get those calls for those grants and loans, those approvals for whatever it is that you need. It is coming into you. Stay optimistic and keep an open mind. Ashe family. Have a great day. Peace.